Okay, we are back making spaghetti. I totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget. It's already 5 o'clock though, so we're going to be making some spaghetti today. So, you guys are in my kitchen. Woo! I just spilled this over. Hi guys, I know I said I was gonna take a nap, but I don't have time to take a nap. I have to make some spaghetti for these kids. Lines. Get some more light up in here. How are you? Right. Paper towels. What's good? What's good? I am exhausted, but we're gonna be cooking some. We're gonna be making some spaghetti. Put this to the side. Should have wiped down my stove. Are the towels done in the dryer? So tired. Let me grab the towels, or at least a towel so I can wipe. You guys need to get the towels from the dryer so you can fold them up. I am so exhausted, you guys. I'm not in the mood to cook, but it's what's gonna happen. Hey, Dice, did you? Nice. How was it? Let me grab my chopping board. Let me rinse it off. Use a glass chopping board. I would be devastated if it fell. Alright. Got a glass chopping board. No nap, Heaven. I'm freaking tired. I'm exhausted, but I have to make dinner for these kids. These kids, I only have 4 kids, right? Me makes the 5th. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 cups in the sink. 10, 11, 2 on the counter. 11 cups out. There's only 4 kids here. How the fuck does that work? You're gonna go jump on your computer. Okay, sounds good. Let me turn the fire on. Let me see. I got some ground turkey today. Let's see. Ooh, I got some hummus. I guess I could snack on some hummus too. I got some roasted red pepper hummus. And then I got some rosemary and garlic pita chips. I'm tired, Heaven. I'm exhausted. I gotta cook for these kids. They gotta eat, right? Jeez. Don't jump on the bed. I can hear them upstairs jumping on the bed. So rosemary, garlic, the chip with some right? That's me though. I do that, Heaven. I'm the only one that I won't get smaller water bottles anymore. I got myself the big ones, and I have 3 5-gallon water things here. About 15 gallons a lot. But I buy new cups, and they want to use all my cups. Let me see, I have garlic, onion, bell pepper, what else did I put These might be going bad. Oh, you could steam these? Let's see. Let's see if we can get some carrots today. I need to get a pot. Yeah, that's my kids. They would get water bottles galore. They'd have, again, there's four kids. They were all grabbing for water bottles. Where? They had those things all over my house. I had to cut that shit out. Because I don't want to be the one cleaning up after them. Alright. I think I've showed you guys my knives before. I use very quality, expensive knives because I cook a lot. And when I'm cooking, I like to have knives that actually work. I like to have knives that actually work. So I bought some Cutco knives to do the job. I think I'm gonna go with the straight knife today. See how that does. Let me rinse this down. I'm so tired. Just cut it. See, and cut it with all the seeds still intact. Really don't have a whole bunch in there, but I just cut around it enough to like get that vein out in one whole piece. Typically I don't find myself doing this afterwards because I get it pretty decent. There's the bottom. Here's the sides. Let me rinse it off. Get some of these seeds out of the way. And just slice these up. That way I don't have to put like a lot of weight or pressure on my knife. I just slice right through it. Like it's butter, you know? And just like that, they're all sliced up. Onions, turkey, Italian sausage, sauce, and pasta. That's good. That's not bad. That's a decent sauce. I've been known to do some quick and easy stuff myself. Or I think I'm gonna even go if I have some sauce that's already made, like that I didn't make, I will be using that today. If not, I'll get some tomato sauce and stuff and make my sauce. But I also use burgundy wine. Ooh, I need to buy some more burgundy wine. I have some for today. I'll show you guys. But I throw some burgundy wine in my meat sauce while it's cooking. Gives an amazing flavor. That's one little tip I can add to you guys, give to you guys. So now all my bell peppers are sliced. Now I'm just gonna go down and chop them into little pieces. I almost cut my my cord is right here. Just cut down through them all at once. And you use the knife. You don't have to put any weight into it. Like when you're slicing, just slice through it, and it'll go through naturally, where you don't have to put pressure down on, like, you don't have to put crazy pressure. Just allow the knife to do the work for you. Like, trust me. Get some good quality knives. Allow them to do the work for you. I wish I had a sous chef that lived with me. That way they could cut all my stuff up for me. And I don't have to. But one of these days. Let me put these peppers in a bowl. I'm making a mess, you guys. I've dropped I don't know how many peppers on the floor. My kids clean that up. Throw the excess. Hold on, let me see if oh, just 2 little peppers, but they both managed to hit my toes multiple times. Alright. Let me get some garlic. Get a chef. I need a chef. This garlic's not good. Let me see if I have any more garlic. If I don't, then we're not using garlic today. I have ginger. There's no raw garlic here today. Oh, I could have put a ham in, even though I don't eat pork. I could have put a ham in. My mom and dad my mom brought me a full ham today. All right, I'm gonna start throwing the turkey in, but I'm gonna throw some. Let me see if I can turn this way a little bit so you guys can see. Let's see if I could just, jeez. You guys aren't gonna be able to see this. Whatever. All right, let me just pop this open. I'm gonna throw the ground turkey in there. I'm gonna season it up. I don't know if I should do my vegetables first though. Sometimes, like, I go through phases. My spaghetti, even though it comes out very similar each time, it never comes out the same twice because I always do something different. Depends on the way that I feel. Let me just cut some onion. Mm. I didn't want to cut onion on live because of how strong they are, but we're getting it. Throw this stuff away. Okay. All right. So last time I think I showed you guys how to do an onion. You're gonna slice it this way several times. Like there's lines on the onion. And then after you slice it this way a few times. And then slice it down. And you'll have perfectly diced onions. Woo! I just cut myself. My knife went through my onion. I think I cut myself. I might not have. Hasn't started bleeding yet. I had my finger on the other end of the onion and the knife went all the way through, but I don't think it, I think it just missed me. Thankfully, otherwise you guys would have had a bloody live. The hell? That was crazy too. It hurt like it cut me. These knives are sharp. They're nothing to play with. See how I have perfectly diced onions though now? Even if you chop a finger. I'm being like super careful now. I'm paranoid. I have this fear that I'm going to chop my freaking finger off. Okay, let me put some olive oil in the pan. Get some of this onion starting to brown. Where's my olive oil? Did I not buy all? I know that I bought olive oil. Hold on. I know I bought olive oil. Somewhere. Where my olive oil is. Let me get some vegetable oil. My pan is nice and hot. Throw the bell pepper in. I'm just gonna throw this onion right in. Look at, you can see, I don't know if it'll show up on my finger, but it's kind of like purple. On this one, right on the tip there. That's where the knife got me. Shout out to the smoke ladies. Hey Eva. Hey Letitia. Hey ladies, I didn't realize you guys are here. Mountain Rain. Hey gorgeous. Hey ladies. Shout out to the smoke ladies. We're making some spaghetti. see any spaghetti sauce here, guys. So I have some diced tomatoes, some tomato sauce. I'd like to have more stuff here. I'd like to have some stewed tomatoes. Let's see what I have. Oh, there's a pasta sauce. There's only one here though. Okay, so this is what I found. I didn't find everything to make my own my own spaghetti sauce. I only found diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. Typically I need like stewed tomatoes, tomato puree, tomato paste, stuff like that. But what I did find is a can of pasta sauce, plus I have my tomato sauce and my diced tomatoes. I think I'm just gonna mix all that stuff up and create like whatever sauce I come up with. And then of course I'm going to throw in some seasoning and other stuff. And you can't forget the burgundy wine. Burgundy wine is super important. I only have a little bit left in here. We'll probably use all of this. I cook, okay, so you guys don't ever try to follow what I'm doing unless you guys know how to divide your portions, because I cook for an army. So when I cook big portions. Oh no! I definitely will, Rain. Please keep me posted, okay? I miss you too, Mountain Rain. Give her my love, please, too. Please give her my love. So yeah. So I haven't put the turkey in yet. I'm just like sauteing these veggies. And all I have in here, I don't have any celery. I decided not to put the carrots in here. I just have bell pepper and onions. Now when I throw this ground beef, not ground beef, I don't use ground beef, I use ground turkey. I'm going to take this ground turkey, I might just take half of it. I always do this. I'm going to end up cooking all 3 pounds. I get 3 pounds of ground turkey. Three pounds of ground turkey. Get the seasonings out. Oregano, garlic, onion, basil, bay leaves. My kids don't like fennel. Typically, I put fennel. I like putting fennel in mine, okay? My kids don't like fennel. I love fennel. Like, that's how I was raised to make it. So I'm just going to throw in some garlic. Since I didn't have any fresh garlic, I'm going to throw in a bunch of garlic powder. Season this ground turkey up. Just put enough. Make sure you put enough for the meat, and don't forget that like the sauce is going to absorb some of these flavors too. taking some onion powder, throwing some of that in there. And I just shake, like, I just go ham. Throw some adobo. Like, I've changed up my spaghetti so many different times. Like, I think this might be the same stuff, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. This one has like salt in it, so I don't want to use a whole lot. These two I think have salt in them. Yeah, salt and salt. So yeah, both of these, the adobo and the chicken seasoning, I kind of think they're the same. They have a little bit of different things in them. Salt, garlic, oregano, turmeric. This one has salt, garlic, paprika, onion, black pepper, cumin, white pepper, annatto, turmeric, sugar. So it has a little bit extra stuff. So I'm going to put a little bit more of this one in here. I'm going to get, let me see, let me get some basil. I just get some, pour it in my hand. Dry leaf basil, right? I get some in my hand, and then before I throw it in, like, I rub my hands together so it can like grind it up even finer. And I just add it in there. Same thing with the oregano. Put some in my hand. I use a little bit more oregano than I do basil. Basil is sweet. Just kind of grind it up. Get that in there. Take a packet of sazon. If you have two, throw two in. I couldn't find any at the store today, and this is my last pack, so I'm only using the one today. A packet of sazon. Dude, I just throw everything together. Like, you'll never catch my stuff be the same twice, but every single time you're like, damn, this is fucking good. I'm also gonna throw some bay leaves in there in just a little bit. Hey, what's up, Mariello? How's it going? How's it going? Let me get this and mix it all up. So typically I use like tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato puree, stewed tomatoes, diced tomatoes. Like, that is what I make with my sauce with. Sometimes I get this stuff. Well, the reason why I get this stuff is so that when I'm really not feeling well, like to cook, like really cook, then I'll like cheat. But today I don't have everything ready that I need. So I have two, well, let me see. I'm just gonna let this, I'm not gonna confuse you guys. I'm just gonna let this cook for now. Just let all of this turkey brown, as brown as turkey can get, right? It smells so good already, you guys. Let me turn this a little bit higher. Got some pita chips. One day at a time, definitely. Sending my strength and prayers and love over Mountain Rain. That is a goal. Get a paid chef. How's everybody doing? Thanks for stopping in. Oh my god, it smells so freaking amazing, you guys. And I don't feel like we've really done anything to this yet. should have started boiling my water earlier for my pasta. Again, all my cookware, I have to have quality cookware because I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I used to spend a lot more time in the kitchen, but because I really enjoy my time in the kitchen and I want the ease of cooking, and so I bought Cutco pots and pans also, and they are definitely worth it. They cost a fortune, but they're definitely worth it. So Cutco knives and Cutco pots and pans, cookware and knives, cutlery and cookware. All right, pot of water. Turn that on high. Oh my God, this smells so freaking amazing. I could take some of this and make it into a soup even. Oh dear Jesus, that would be so good. Imagine just having a soup with just this right here. God, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. After this, I'll be able to take a nap, Heaven. I was gonna take a nap, but I decided, like, I had already switched out my jeans for I had to put my jeans back on, and I was about to throw my pajamas on, and I was like, fuck, I gotta cook still. So that's why I'm back live on YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna kind of throw a couple of bay leaves in here so they can kind of start to soften up and get the flavor. These bay leaves are kind of small, so I'm just gonna throw a couple of them in there. 2 bay leaves. Oh, okay. Okay, my Rain. You've been bored? It is time to create. Like, your physical body may be on quarantine, but your mind is not. Allow your mind to create and get extremely creative with things that you're able to do, and you have the internet at your fingertips. The possibilities are truly endless. Bring this over here to show you guys what it looks like. It smells so good. It's heavy. That's 3 pounds of ground turkey, guys. I kind of want to put some aside and make a little soup. That's why I always have a difficult time deciding if I'm going to cook all 3 pounds of turkey or not. So I'm like, what if I wanted to use some for this? But like, that's really all I use is ground turkey. I want to take some of this turkey though and make it into a soup. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad that they found your baby, your puppy. Kids always say, right? Exactly, Heaven. So I'm going to take some of this meat, even though I'm using this meat for spaghetti. I'm going to take some of it. I'm going to put it in another pot. Like, put just some of it in another pot. And then I'm going to pour some water in it. should do it. That's probably like a pound of the ground turkey mixture, everything that I threw in there together. Let's see. G'd Up showed up on my live earlier on Instagram. He's doing a lot better. He's back to 100% great health, he said. So if anybody's worried or wondering about G'd Up from the Feed Up, he's doing great. All right, you know what? Instead of pouring water in here, your patient let the quarantine run its course. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm not like rushing to go anywhere, even though I went to the grocery store and stuff today. Like, it was necessary. All right. So, let me see. Don't tell me. You guys, I don't have anything that I have. Like, I know that I went shopping for stuff. Like, I should have some vegetable stock. Like, I should have a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I was going to use vegetable stock for the soup, but instead I'm just going to I guess, pour some water in here. This is nice and hot. It smells so good. So yeah, I just got a smaller pot. Put some of the turkey in here. I'm gonna throw some water in it. Just fill it up most of the way with water. I'm gonna throw some rice in there. You can either use some jasmine rice or some long grain rice. I thought this was open. I really like jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is yummy. Why not open it? It's not open, but we're going to open it. Probably gonna throw just like half a cup of rice in there. That's probably too much. Maybe like a quarter cup of rice in there. So, yeah, about a quarter cup of rice in there. Stir that up. Have like a ground turkey and rice soup with some vegetables and some flavors. So now with this one, all my turkey is browned. Now I want to get some of my, before I put any of my tomatoes in there or anything, this might be hard to open because it gets stuck, but it's not. Good job. Alright, I'm just going to dump my burgundy wine in there. Hold on. And I just let it like really saute in there. My meat, if you use hamburger meat, sausage, whatever you use, let your vegetables and your meat just like really saute, like really simmer in that meat, so it like pulls that flavor. Like it holds the flavor and the alcohol cooks out of it, you know? But so we're just gonna let the meat cook in the wine for a little bit while the alcohol reduces. I'm gonna take this and my diced tomatoes for right now. I'm hot. It's like it's getting warm in this kitchen. I think I might throw some of these tomatoes in that soup. As a matter of fact, I am going to. Just gonna take the spoon, get some of the tomatoes from here, and just plop them in the water. Just like three spoons of tomatoes. You guys, if you could smell my house right now, oh my God, you'd be in heaven. I love jasmine rice. Hey, Aunt, are you? That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm just here cooking. Don't apologize. I ain't tripping. I love jasmine rice. I was live earlier and I did I rolled my blunts. I showed how to use a roller. And then I was gonna take a nap, but I remembered I had to cook for these kids, so I came back down and decided to start cooking, and I went live just so that people could see and learn. This is spaghetti, and I'm also making, I took some of the meat that, because I use ground turkey for my spaghetti. I took some of the meat from the, I took some of the ground turkey from the pot, and I put it in a smaller pot, and I added some water to it, and I threw some rice in here, some jasmine rice. And so when this is done, it's gonna be a soup with the ground turkey, like, and vegetables and all that. I need to throw some seasoning in here. Obviously, you guys can see I cook for a lot of people. I use, like, this is already almost gone, but I cook for a lot of people. Throw some of this in there. I don't ever measure. I just eyeball everything. I don't read recipes unless it's something that I absolutely don't know how to cook and I want to make sure I get it the right way, which is typically never. I don't read recipes. Anyway, I threw some rice in here, some jasmine rice. I threw some tomatoes in here, onion, bell pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, basil, oregano, bay leaves. I didn't throw any, what is it called? Any fennel in here. My kids don't like fennel. So that's still cooking down with the alcohol. Ground turkey spaghetti. Yep. Gotta try it before you can knock it. That's a fact. No. So I took some of the ground turkey, and so I have my spaghetti pot over here. Okay, it's hot. Let me pick it up. All right, so this one is what I'm making my spaghetti meat in, my spaghetti sauce. This is what I have the ground turkey and everything in. But I took some of the ground turkey from this pot before I added the wine to it. I took some of the turkey and I put it in this pot, and I added some water. So I put it in this pot and I added some water, and I put some rice in the water, the pot with the water and the turkey and everything, so I can have like a little turkey soup, like a ground turkey soup with rice and vegetables. I threw some of the tomatoes in there. So I'm making two things technically right now. I'm making spaghetti and I'm making ground turkey soup with rice. Yeah, I'm making two different things. And it was on a whim. I felt like that turkey meat smelled so good with all the spices and everything. It would taste like, I think it would taste phenomenally in a soup. And so I just made some soup out of some of it. 2 meals at once, basically. I was only planning on one. Like I said, that meat was smelling just really good, so that's why I ended up making a soup. I decided to make a soup. It doesn't always happen that way. Yeah, 2 meals at once. So typically, I make my own spaghetti sauce. And then I use tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato puree, stewed tomatoes, and diced tomatoes. Something like that. I buy this when I'm not feeling great, or I think I'm not going to feel great. It's just something quick and easy to do. So we have it here. We're going to add it. It's just a spaghetti sauce, or a, what is it, a pasta sauce it says. So we added that. Now it looks a little dark because of the burgundy, but still a beautiful color. We throw some tomatoes in here. The soup is coming right along. I might need to add some more flavor to it, just because I added a bunch of water, you know what I'm saying? So it just like, it's going to really soften all the flavors that I put in there. So I might have to add a little bit more in there. I wasn't planning on making this. It just happened. It was like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. That meat smells really good. So I got this going. I put all my tomatoes in. It looks really good. Let me show it to you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys probably can't see it before I tip it over. Never mind. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. I'm like all plugged up over here because I have lights and stuff over here. I have phones charging and all that stuff. Okay, so this is what my meat spaghetti looks like. And this is what the soup is looking like. Okay. See how the rice is cooking in there with it? Doo-doo-doo. So Mai-Ling is cooking away. 2 meals at once. And then I have the water back there, like on high, waiting to boil for my noodles. That's what it looks like. Thanks. Thanks. I'm hot. I'm super hot. It's hot in the kitchen. I can't find my olive oil. I really thought I had 2 bottles of it. some vegetable stock. So then, yeah, you let this sauce simmer so it can marry together. I'm gonna taste it to see if I need to add any kind of more seasoning. I'm gonna do the same with the soup. Take a taste of this. I don't want to burn myself. That's good. I think it needs a little bit more salt. And I didn't add salt to either. I added some like adobo, and the adobo has salt in it already. That's why I didn't add salt. But I could probably add some garlic salt or something. No, probably just a little. Let me see. I'm gonna taste the soup part of it now. The soup is like boiling hot, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes. A lot more cooking, I know. Oh shit. May's Food Network. That'd be dope. And I learned, this soup is good. The soup does not need anything. Soup doesn't need anything at all. Okay. So, for that, I could probably just put some of this in it. Because this is salty. And I don't want to put like salt. And since this is like a chicken, I mean, it's turkey, but this is a chicken broth. Like bouillon. So the soup is perfect, you guys. Absolutely perfect. Don't need to add anything to that. The spaghetti needed just a little bit more salt to it. But we added some of the bouillon, the chicken bouillon. And that should do it. On the, let's add a little bit more of this chicken seasoning. Just so that way. Oh, main thing that I forgot to put. Hello. Crushed red pepper. Or red pepper flakes. We do a lot of pepper flakes around here. Okay. We like stuff a little spice. Like we like a little kick around here. Like I like a lot of kick. I put a decent sized kick because the kids, but they like a kick in their food too. So just throw some red pepper flakes in there, get those cooked up in there, stir my soup up a little. Sugar, only if okay, I will add sugar to my spaghetti sauce only if the spaghetti sauce is too acidic, okay? That's what I use the basil for, because the basil is sweet. And so I can get away without using sugar by using just a little bit extra basil. So, I don't know if that's an answer, but that's the best answer you're gonna get from me. So it just really depends. If it's really acidic, then I'll get like a tablespoon of sugar and put it in here to cut the acid down. But typically mine is pretty okay. Let me rinse these off. Taste again. It's getting hot in here, guys. Whew. Got 3 burners going in here. Spaghetti sauce. Perfect. Score. I already know this tastes good. It's a soup. I love soups, by the way. And then you could throw anything in here. Like the soup, you could put some green onions in here, some cilantro. all kinds of stuff. You don't just have to stop here. Like, I was limited with the things that I thought I had in my kitchen, but oh my god, that's divine. My water is starting to boil for my noodles. Just take my spaghetti noodles, plop them right in. I'm really wondering where my olive oil is, because I really need my olive oil for where's my tongs? I need my olive oil for after I finish my noodles. Where's my tongs? They're not the ones. Oh, they're right there. Duh. Hello. Right in front of me. Alright, let's get all these noodles submerged in the water. Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of people eat spaghetti like with a boatload of sugar on it. I can't do that shit. No, my spaghetti has to be like tomato-y. No sugar. Like I said, I'll only take like a tablespoon just to cut the acid, but you can't taste the sugar inside of the sauce. That's my thing. You can't, like, I don't use enough sugar so that you could taste sweet sauce. Hell no. No. We don't do that around here. I just cut the fire down on the spaghetti sauce. The spaghetti sauce. Let me see. So this soup looks like it's about ready too. The rice looks like it's done. We just need about 6 more minutes, 7 more minutes for the noodles, for the spaghetti noodles. But yeah, other than that, we're done. Let me show you what it looks like. Let's see. Iron Chef Mai-Ling, you're right. So here's the soup. You can see like the rice and stuff in it. Tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, ground turkey, all that stuff, right? And some, you see all that red pepper flakes in there? Yum. All right, and then there's the spaghetti. Basically same thing, but like if I would have made this sauce by myself, I would have, like I said, used tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato puree, stewed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, probably some more onions, some garlic, fresh garlic. I didn't have my fresh garlic. What else? Fennel seed. I have 2 cans of tomato sauce right here. I'm not going to use it. It has enough tomato-y flavor in it. Put all these away. There. Like, I cook a lot, you guys. Like, a lot. I'll start coming down and cooking with you guys. I'll start bringing you guys down here if you want. cook. So when I cook, I know I need to get my nap now. It is very meaty. I just have a few more minutes for my noodles to be finished. They're cooking. They're cooking. They'll be done, and then I'll be able to. You know what? I like get myself a little bowl of soup. Like, I have kids, so we have plastic shit. Okay, reusable plastic shit. You could even throw potatoes in here and let the potatoes cook with it. You can throw some cheese in there. You can throw all kinds of stuff in here, you guys. Like, play around in your kitchen. Like, play with your food. Like, experiment. Have fun with it. Don't be afraid of it. Just throw things together. It will come out. Like, just trust the process, I guess. Wow, my legs hurt. I should have put my compression stockings on. My legs are really tired. These stoves are hot. Yeah, so do I, Mario.
Is it done?
Look up. I have plastic plates here. Have to. The noodles are almost done. I made a soup though too.
Okay.
But these bowls, they're like cheap little plastic bowls, but they're more expensive than the cheap plastic bowls. If you get what I'm saying. I could throw them in the dishwasher and stuff, but it's no biggie if they break them. Your girl will not steer you wrong, especially when it comes to food. Oh my god.
Is it almost done?
Yep.
Wait, is it done?
Almost. I made a soup and I made spaghetti.
Oh.
Did you see him? He's like, oh. He's like, they're very like, what? Mom made 2 things? I typically don't do this. It was just a whim, on a whim. Oops, let me get this noodle. Let me taste it. Nope, that's still not done. I could feel it by the texture of just holding it in my hand. I could tell that it wasn't even close to being done. Exactly. That's why I had to get the cheap shit. Heaven? I'm telling you. I even had really nice, like how I have a lot of knives missing. I'm so pissed because they're fucking expensive. But even like my silverware, I had a beautiful silverware set. They fucking threw all my shit. They lost it all. Kids managed to figure out a way to achieve the impossible. They really do. Like, just when you think you're good, you don't have to worry about losing shit. Nope. The kids find a way to make it happen. They always find a way to make it happen. Make it happen. So yeah, noodles are almost done. I wish I had my olive oil. I like to drizzle olive oil on, like a little bit of olive oil on my noodles after I take them out of the water, after I strain them. That way they don't get stuck together. But we can do the same thing like with butter or with like a little bit, like a couple drops of vegetable oil or something, you know? But I like using olive oil. Or some other healthy oil. Oh! Noodles are done. Perfectly done. Al dente done. Let me get these. So I'm gonna end up burning my hand. I don't know where my pot holders are because they managed to lose those too. Da-da-da. Put a little bit of vegetable oil. Just a couple drops. Stir it up, toss it up. Okie dokie. Spaghetti's done too. Let me get a different bowl. Put a few spaghetti noodles up in here.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. And then get some sauce.
Did the boys get cake?
Yep.
Can I get cake? Okay.
And then,
You got
so
one for
here's
me.
your spaghetti sauce, or spaghetti, and here is the soup. So I made spaghetti and soup. Same meat base, just different, a little different in what I did with them. But we got both. We got both. Mm-hmm.
Mom.
No,
Oh, they got my violin.
I got it.
You got it from the school?
Yeah.
Thank you. What? My violin? Oh, yeah. Daddy did one. Mommy got your violin. Okay, thank you for getting home. Thanks. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
And the violin.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Serving my kids, you guys. Gotta serve the littles. They're the ones that I make this stuff for.
Mom,
What?
I
You don't want me to serve you yet?
was asleep for so long because I took a shower at 5. I woke up and I took a shower.
Yeah. Make sure you get the hair out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Your hair, I should say, not the hair. Your hair. Spaghetti. You guys use 2 hands when you come get your plates. I don't want the spaghetti sliding off the plate onto the floor.
We know. Okay.
You guys see how much I serve my kids? Look at. Like these are regular plates, like regular size plates for them. But like stop jumping on the beds! I can hear them upstairs. I think I'll probably take a little bit more red chili flakes for me. And add a couple shakes to each for myself because I like it hot. Spicy. Yeah, I can't do mushy noodles either, Heaven, at all. They're the grossest thing ever. Mushy noodles are the grossest thing ever. But yeah, I put a little bit more chili flakes in here, red chili flakes. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
I forgot how to use one.
Oh, strong.
Can I get one of these plates?
Mm-hmm. Those are your guys'. Mm. Now I gotta put my hummus away. Just made a mess. Good thing I like hummus. They do ruin. They ruin the entire plate. Stop.
Oh, do you want that one's Gables? Yeah, because I was going to say
That one's a good cable. That's the one that you pulled from the counter. Mmm. This is like the really bad part about when I got sick is that I couldn't come down and cook this way. And I didn't have anybody to cook for me. So I just had to settle for with whatever. Whatever was the easiest at the time.
Ready for me?
I'm hot and sweaty.
What?
I'm gonna have to take a shower, rinse off,
Table?
and then think about laying down. This soup is so good. My nose is starting to run. It would have been amazing if I would have used the carrots, because then the carrots would have been in here. That would have been dope. Perfect amount of spice. Perfect amount of seasoning. It's just good. Wow, my nose is running. Those red pepper flakes. That was delicious, you guys. And I still have my spaghetti sitting here in front of me.
Still stop.
Ah, I have so much spaghetti sitting in front of me still. Oh my god. I'm gonna take it upstairs and eat it. I'm tired of standing. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. I might resume upstairs. I'll be back though. Hi guys, I'm upstairs. I don't know who's still left in the chat, but I'm about to turn my fan on, eat my spaghetti, rinse off, and take a nap. Spaghetti came out perfect. Thanks for joining me today though. while I cooked. That was kind of fun. I have all my lighting and everything. My mouth is full. My body's tired. But I guess I'm going to tap out because I'm exhausted at this point. Have a good night, you guys. Peace. Thanks for coming. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm chomping.